Right, Razina. As we predicted, the Russia team have been able to beat Saudi Arabia by 5-0. Zagoev got injured, but then Chesarev came back and scored very stunning goals. One of them is from predatory kind of attack. The fourth goal, as you can see from your own YouTube or whoever replays you can look. The Dennis Chesarev was able to score 2 goals. Ziuba also scored 2 goals, and also Yuri scoring also for 2 goals. Now, it was an experimental mistake of Juan Pizzi, and he must go to the back to drawing board in order for him to be able to make an impact in the next game. Egypt also need to be aware of Russia, because Russia seem to be here for business, and as we see the predatory aspect of that man called Chesarev, he might be very, very dangerous man in this World Cup. Now, for Russia, that is behind us. Now we go to the next game, as you have said, Egypt versus Uruguay. Now, we said about yesterday that Egypt and Uruguay, the absence of Mo Salah here, or even though he will be there, he will not be fit, versus Uruguay that is captained by that have Suarez, Cavani, Maxi Gomez, and also Fernando Muslera, is not a good prospect for Egypt. Looking at the advantage of Uruguay is its own defenses that are very tough to break down. Jimenez and also his partner of Godini in Atletico defense, very tight defense there. If you look at it, there is no way Egypt can be able to beat Uruguay. The best they can hope here is a 0-0 draw, which is very, very unlikely. So the game between Egypt and Uruguay, we shall pick Uruguay, or Uruguay double chance, meaning either Uruguay win or a draw, but Egypt is out of question. The next game shall be Morocco versus Iran. Morocco with a very good defense also coming from Mehdi Benatia, the man from Juventus. Also, they have someone called Ayub and Hakim, the midfielder, the later having scored 10 goals over 11 national corps. Morocco here have an edge, also slight edge of Iran, because of being able to be tough in defense just like Iran, but it have an edge when it comes to striking force. Therefore, you can bet Morocco a double chance, either Morocco to win or a draw. Therefore, the next game is an Iberian derby, which will feature Portugal versus Spain, a very, very difficult game here to predict. But nevertheless, Portugal have one issue here, which is the age of its own players. If you look at the age of its own defense people there, defense player there, the age is 34, 35. Bruno Alves, those people have got the age of 35. If you look against a young Spain attacker, they must fall short here. But goal here might be a predictable thing. But it's good to play safe here, meaning that if Portugal resort to their own defensive nature, the game might be a low-scoring game. But if they are to concede early, then you have seen a goal or something of a goal coming out of this game. But from head-to-head kind of a relationship, you can see that Portugal and Spain rarely score more than 1 goal. This one is a very, very difficult game, therefore, to predict. But Cristiano Ronaldo might be able to score something. Bernardo Silva might be able to score something. Isco and also Diego Costa might be able to score something, but it might end up being a stalemate or someone of 1-1, or maybe Spain will have the edge over here. But it is a very difficult game. But also the pace of the Spain here might be a trouble to defense, as I've said, old rear guard there from Portugal. Now we go on to the next game, which will be France versus Australia. The France versus Australia game is a direct game forward here. France expected to maul Australia here by 3 goals to something like 1. But then Australia is also rising in form of attack. Therefore, here we can see maybe France being able to beat Australia by some margin of 2 or more goals versus 1. Maybe Australia will score 1 goal. But it's very, very, very difficult if France are to play their best football. Now, we go to the next game, which will be Argentina versus Iceland. Argentina being led by the World 5 Player of the Year, 5 times World of the Year, which is Rio Messi. We play Iceland of Marko Arnautovic. Now, Here, Iceland is a good team to play on, but against a team like Argentina, as we saw later they lost to Brazil, it will not be simple and straightforward here. So Argentina might be able to finally use the edge of attack here to conquer Iceland, although the game will be very cautious here, because even Iceland have ability to hurt Argentina on counter-attack, but Argentina might come on top here. Peru versus Denmark, a very difficult game here also. Paulo Guerrero versus Christian Eriksen, Denmark. Here we can see that Peru, being a South America minnows, dark horses here, might surprise many by beating Denmark. Here we know by a margin of 1 goal, or else it might end up still. But for those who to bet Peru or Denmark, Peru double chance, draw, or Peru. Croatia versus Nigeria. Nigeria was seen that the same problem that occur in Nigeria is a shambolic defenses here against a Croatia of Mario Mandzukic, also of Ivan Rakitic and Perisic from Inter Milan. I think Nigeria here, if they are not careful, they might get being beaten by Croatia. Although they may get 1 goal from a big Hetty and Niacho or Moabi, but Croatia here might have the edge, looking at the ability from the midfield and also from attack. Therefore, we can say, Croatia might be able to beat Nigeria, betting here being a Croatia double chance, either Croatia to win or a draw. But Nigeria, if they are going to go with the same shambolic defenses, they have no chance against Croatia. So, for that very brief analysis, we also promised to go on with the next Group H as it comes, but for that one, now we have been able to predict for you for the games that will be there. Yesterday you saw what happened, and then we are going to wait and see what will happen in this Wheel of Gold. Also, for very efficient prediction, follow us also on YouTube and also on other apps that will be available. Now, coming from the Wheel of Gold, this is the host, Yuri James K. Adding with a very good saying from the Russians themselves, that they saddle their horses very slowly, but when it comes to riding, they ride very quickly. Thank you very much.